The first thing that disappeared was not a cow. It was the sound on the Halden family farm. Sound was constant. Even at night, cattle shifted their weight, hooves pressed into mud, and low moans drifted across the fields. Crickets filled the air. Wind moved through tall grass. The farm always breathed. Silence did not belong here. Mark Halden noticed it at 2:13 a.m. He didn't wake suddenly. There was no noise, no nightmare, just the absence of sound creeping into his awareness. He stared at the ceiling, feeling an unease he couldn't explain. Cold air entered through the open window. No cows, no insects. No wind, just quiet. 6 cameras surrounded the property. 2 on the main pasture, 1 at the barn entrance, 1 by the access road, 2 along the far fence line near the forest. All 6 feeds loaded. All 6 glowed green, all 6 showed stillness. The cows stood too close together, unnaturally tight, like they were afraid. He sat up and checked the clock. 2:13. He listened again, holding his breath. Still nothing. Farmers learned to trust sound. Silence meant danger, storms, predators, something wrong. Mark reached for his phone and opened the farm's night vision camera system. Then camera 3 flickered. The image distorted, pixels sliding unnaturally. At the edge of the frame, something stood still. It was tall, too tall. Even from far away, its head nearly touched the top of the frame. Its body was thin, stretched, wrong. The cow sensed it immediately. One stepped back. Then another. Panic spread through the herd. Eyes reflected white in the darkness. Low, fearful moans filled the pasture as they pressed against the fence. The shape took one step forward. Its legs bent backward at the knee. Mark reached for his boots, heart pounding. Then the creature stopped. It lifted its head and looked directly at the camera. The lens captured its face clearly. Huge black eyes, unblinking, its mouth hung open slightly, revealing thin, uneven teeth. Then it smiled. Camera 3 cut to static. Mark dropped his phone. He didn't sleep again that night. Morning arrived gray and cold. Mark and his brother Aaron searched the pasture. They found the first cow collapsed near the fence, then the second, then the third. No blood, no wounds, no signs of struggle, just bodies lying still. The cows' eyes were wide open. Their tongues were dark and swollen. Nearby, the steel fence was bent inward, not broken, but pulled apart. The local veterinarian examined the bodies and shook his head. Predators didn't kill like this. The sheriff blamed wildlife, wolves, bears, maybe a sick animal. When Mark mentioned the camera footage, it was dismissed as night vision distortion. Those cameras play tricks, they said, but Mark knew what he saw. That night, Mark stayed awake. At 1:47 a.m., camera 3 activated again. This time, the creature was already inside the pasture. It moved lower now, crouched, weaving between cows with terrifying precision. The cows froze as it passed. The creature reached out and touched one cow's side. The animal collapsed instantly, legs folding beneath it. The creature leaned down. Its jaw unhinged wider than possible. The audio feed picked up a wet, rhythmic pulsing sound, slow, methodical, like something feeding. Aaron whispered for Mark to turn it off. He couldn't move. Suddenly, the creature snapped upright. Its head turned away from the cows, toward the barn, toward the house. The camera shook violently and fell into the grass. The final image showed the creature standing over the lens. Its face filled the screen, its mouth moved. No sound came through, but Mark was certain it was speaking. At 3:12 a.m., the barn door creaked open. The house lights flickered. Heavy footsteps crossed the yard, slow, patient. Something scraped along the wall, testing it. The footsteps stopped beneath Mark's window. A low, distorted breathing filled the air, curious, not angry. Mark shut his eyes and waited for glass to break. It never did. By morning, the creature was gone. So were 2 more cows. Police returned. Wildlife officials followed. Reports were written, explanations forced. No one stayed after dark. Mark did. Before leaving the farm forever, Mark uploaded the footage to a private server. Watching it one last time, he noticed something new. In the final clip, the creature paused and looked back. That time was not at the barn nor at the field, but it stand exactly near outside Mark's window. If you live near open farmland, check your cameras tonight. If the cows go silent, don't ignore it, because it may already be there watching you.